venison, not chuck roast. Not chuck roast. One chuck roast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bottom round roasts. Those are my favorites. We usually prepare bottom round roasts in a pan with this side down with steak seasoning on it, and 350, 325, half hour a pound. And then we let it sit, and when we cool, we cut it. It's medium rare. Oh, so delicious. But for this purpose, I am going to be canning. In case the venison harvest is smaller this year, because of people thinking that I will not be available for canning, even though my sister-in-law, Sweet Karen, has decided that she must take that on as well. And I'm not going to say no. Praying is something I need to learn to do better. If you listen to this song, be encouraged by it like I am. I have seen amazing grace. Meet you there. Yes, Lapsima. So gifted, so gifted. Rips your heart out. What a gift. Thank you, Dalen family. To thy name give glory. Don't pull my nose, now my bloody hands, I can't. Isn't that something, huh? Not to us, O Lord, but to thy name be glory, to thy name be praise. One now for $7, which is 7 meals. It's really almost filled, but those bits and pieces you gotta. Glory, not to us alone, thy holy name, give If ever you if you despise this hard fat, don't. Just slice it off and fry up in a pan like bacon with salt and pepper. It is the most amazing. I'm telling you, bacon can't compare. Oh. Sometimes it's a treat. I save this for my husband. Sometimes because I'm an awful wife, I eat it myself. I'm not going to save anything today. I don't think. think, at Fulton Street. So it must be 2017, Hope Heralds CD, where the men were in the balcony, so you could hear some more of the audience, which is kind of a shame. But what is music without an audience, huh? Sorry, Dan Van Dyke. So sorry. I can't help myself. So, I mean, I have a lot of this fourth roast left yet. 7 quarts so far. Example of how I fill them in there. Never use metal in the glass in the jar. I kind of really pack it in as much as I can, trying to get those bubbles out. I'm really quite harsh on it, beating that meat down, poking at it, prodding, and trying to get it all to look at that. And I hope not to have a mistake. But if I have a mistake and a jar does not seal, that's what becomes dinner. Well, it won't be tonight because we have venison tonight for venison burgers tonight. But see, this one has more. Can't see, maybe more air gaps in it. It's gonna be fine. During COVID, I couldn't get the real deal. I got these off-brand ones. I just noticed I got one. I'm not using it. It can't take up to the pressure. her daughter. Karen Daly. Wow. I kept saying in my mind Chris, but I know Chris is in glory. Great and marvelous, marvelous are thy deeds, Lord Almighty. So always a teaspoon of canning salt in the bottom and your teaspoon of your garlic. Crushed garlic in the bottom. If you don't put it in the bottom, you later think, oh, did I put it in? So I put it in the bottom first. Who will not fear thee? Who will not fear thee, O Lord? Who will not fear thee? Who will not fear thee, O Lord? And bring glory, great glory. You know, you see this. I don't always like cut it in smaller pieces. Sometimes I put them in right large pieces. No matter what the canning book says about that. I've done it out of laziness, because I think it's kind of cool in the jar to put them down in there like sticks. But it works. Make it work for you. I want to slice this and cut that one piece up. Smoke my whole house up though. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. I'm not gonna raise taxes. I think I'm gonna throw the chuck roast. Begin that now. Saved for that sirloin tip because it might not have enough fat. And I'll put that in the bottom of the jar and then with that fat just go through all the meat. I hope you can hear me. Oh, a tender meat here. And that, compared to the bottom round, that as I press on this chuck roast, this portion of the muscle is so tender. It's going to be delish. What a wealthy nation we are, huh? Wealthy beyond compare. Not meat for today, meat for days. And we complain. We dare complain. Had to get more jars for the oil that God has provided. with our unusual and unique sounds, huh? I love that. Little chuck for you, little chuck for you, a little chuck for you. So for the fifth bottom round, I'm going to chuck into, 3 quarts. I can't hear this song without thinking of Susie Kuiper now, Altona, after she lost her daddy. Sirloin tip roast now. I'm going to need to grab one more jar. might just save this rest and make Chinese this week. Trying to squeeze in a little bit more. It's a camps thing. We have the lazy man load mentality. More is better. Heavier load. Can't hear what I hear, people. Go get this CD. Go get all of the Hope Heralds CDs. The blessings are more than I can put into words. Just 2021 is not out yet. I know. I hope it's out soon. So this much I save. And I'll make Chinese maybe tomorrow with Paul's peppers from the garden. It's about 1.5 pounds of sirloin left, sirloin tip. Sometimes I just save, or I would refreeze this and save it for another batch. Like say if I was going to do, I do it with venison where I'll save it another day until I have enough. But we'll serve that tomorrow. Oh boy, one more tiny piece to go someplace. And there just isn't room, so. It's part of the chuck, it's not the sirloin, so it's a little fatty, but oh, the flavor, I can't let it go to waste. 13. I was thinking 7, right? I can never estimate right. So when you feel that lack of confidence, say, well, people who've been doing it for years don't have the lack. And I can never remember. It's 3 quarts, and it says, now this is Bonnie Kuiper on the organ. Angels serve at his command. I gotta say, Dan Van Dyke makes the hold so long and so intense and so worth it. I'm gonna be done. I love him. I love him. Thank you so much for all your work. Dan Van Dyke, Karen Daling, Jim Daling, and your crew. All you men who sacrifice your time over and over again. Thank you. Thank you. I can't tell you thank you enough.